guys, welcome back to another wonderful episode of Country Nights. Welcome to the Christmas edition. I am sitting here relaxing by my Christmas tree, and I hope you guys are all doing the same. Happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, and all the merries above. We are so excited for this amazing show. We have some wonderful guests today. I can't wait for you to see these interviews. Some great up-and-coming artists. Ben Gallaher gives us an incredible interview about his new Christmas song. And then we have Maddye Trew on to talk about her Christmas song. So, 'tis the spirit. I may have one more special guest for you, though. Who do you think it might be? Surprise!
Jess, hello! Oh my gosh, it's been a couple months. It is so good to see you again.
I know. It's my other better singing half of the Jess duo.
Oh, you know what? I just love your style, your fashion, and I'm so glad you sent over the link to your sunglasses. I've been wearing them nonstop, and every time I put them on, I think of you.
Do you know how happy that makes me? She doesn't know, guys, but she is my future best friend. She just doesn't know this yet. So we're twinning.
Yes!
We're twinning so far apart.
That's right.
Yes. So tell me a little bit about, you're going to talk to us about your Christmas song that you have out. But first off, I want to talk about the holidays. What is your favorite thing about the Christmas season?
I had to say my favorite thing about the holiday season is just all the different Christmas activities and, drive through Christmas lights or going to your town square and seeing the tree light up. And these are all just things you can do with your family and just kind of get away from the everyday hustle and bustle for a bit. I love that about the Christmas season, is to just kind of relax the mind a little bit and just be with family.
Yeah, it's funny how busy the Christmas season is, but for some reason it is the most comforting, calming thing. And you look at it differently as you get older. I think it becomes about family and just about realizing how grateful you are.
Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like too, you can watch a lot of your own family members just always be in a rush to make the Christmas dinners special and whatever. And then you see that you kind of just want to slow things down and say, hey, Grandma, it's okay. Let's just be together.
Well, speaking of Grandma, do you have ill will towards her or... I'm kidding. We love you, Grandma.
We love you, Grandma.
No, I'm talking about your new song that you just put out.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer. The inspiration behind this is Green Day Goes Country.
Yes.
And Grandma had that same thought that you did, Jess. She was like, am I going to have to get run over in this music video? She is such a trooper. She was in Under the Mistletoe too. She's the grandma that got everybody drunk at the family get together.
That's my favorite kind of grandma.
She is she's down for anything. And I was like, no, Grandma, you won't have to get run over by anything this year.
It's just in spirit.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. We cannot wait to talk to you in the future, but I'd love for you to go ahead and introduce your new song.
Yeah, everybody, my name is Jess Kellie Adams, and up next is my new video, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. Merry Christmas!
Christmas Eve. You can say it's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. She's been drinking too much eggnog, and we begged her not to go, don't go, but she left her. Christmas morning, at the scene of the attack, there were hoof prints on her forehead and incriminating claw marks on her back. Grandma got ran over by a reindeer, walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Now we're all so proud of Grandpa. He's been taking this so well, so well. Seeing men there watching football, drinking beer and playing cards with Cousin Mel. It's not Christmas without Grandma. All the family's dressed in black, and we just can't help but wonder, should we open up our gifts or send them back? Send them back! Grandma got ran over by a reindeer, walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Now the goose is on the table, and the pudding's made of fig, and the blue and silver candles that would just have matched the hair in Grandma's wig. I warned all my friends and neighbors, better watch out for yourselves. They should never give a license to a man who drives a sleigh and plays with bells. What the hell? Grandma got ran over by a reindeer, walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Ho, 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 you can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Grandpa and me, yeah, we believe. Grandpa and me, Merry Christmas.
'Twas the night before Redneck Christmas, when all through the trailer, not a creature was stirring, not even Carol, the neighbor. The stocking was hung by the window unit with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. 13 children were all nestled in one bed, and visions of donut holes and candied bacon danced in their heads. And Mama in her onesie, and me in my red and black plaid Bucky's fuzzy socks, had just settled our brains after watching 7 hours of TikTok.
Eight-point rack on Daddy Chevy's got a Rudolph nose. Fireplace decked out in crochet camo. 'Tis the season to cut your own tree, but all year round we got our wintergreen. Walmart poinsettias decorating the porch. Red and white hat on our 12-hand horse, blaring Miss Dolly on the vinyl horn. Ain't nothing like the night before. A sleigh bell country Christmas. Redneckers gonna do it all different. We got whiskey on our wish list, Lone Star on the top of that tree. Oh, shut my mouth with some pecan pie, moonshine, jingle bells, and muscadine wine. Old Santa's two-stepping in the kitchen. It's a sleigh bell country Christmas. Mama bought her buddy stocking stuffers from Bucky's. If you're sipping Mama's eggnog, you might get lucky. Singing guitar carols with my parking lot puppy. Most wonderful time of the year. A sleigh bell country Christmas. Redneckers gonna do it all different. Got whiskey on our wish list, Lone Star on the top of that tree. Oh, shut my mouth with some pecan pie, moonshine, jingle bells, and muscadine wine. Old Santa's two-stepping in the kitchen. country Christmas. Yeah. Fa la 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 la. Deck the halls with y'all and Dolly. Fa la 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 la. Ain't got no snow, it's a hot tamale. Fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. Yeehaw! Sleigh bell country Christmas. Redneckers won't do it all good. How we do it round here on our wish list. Lone star on the top of that tree. Oh, shut my mouth with some pecan pie. Moonshine, jingle bells, and muscadine wine. Santa's two-stepping in the kitchen. It's a sleigh bell country Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Welcome back, guys, to Country Nights. As I told you before, we have an incredible guest. We have Ben Gallaher today, who is an absolute phenom, rising up the charts. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Jessica, thank you so much for having me on here. It's been good. I'm originally from Pennsylvania. Moved to Nashville 2011. Been here and on the road recording ever since.
Let's talk about your new song that you released, and how did you come up with this idea to do a spin-off version of Carol of the Bells?
I've always loved the Christmas classic that everybody knows, Carol of the Bells. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
You know, it's got such a vibe on it. That song is there's a mysterious thing about the melody that's happening. It's really cool, and I always thought, man, Carol of the Bells would sound cool if it was on acoustic guitar. I don't know, I've never heard that before. So actually last year I posted just that bit, the most recognizable bit, on my Instagram, and it got a lot of positive feedback of people saying, oh man, that's awesome, you should record or whatever. So fast forward, I was like, this year I should do my own rendition of Carol of the Bells and call it Carol of the Strings.
Yeah.
And it's acoustic guitar, solo acoustic, just one guitar. And
It sounds like too. I've played it for so many people because my family, I share it with everybody, and they're like, that is one guy doing that. It is wildly impressive.
well, I appreciate that. I actually didn't even know I was going into the studio to record it. So the record label said, hey, you're going in to record a Christmas song. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, how about, what if I write an instrumental piece around Carol of the Bells and call it Carol of the Strings? It's like, awesome, great. Well, I didn't know when it was all going down. So it ended up being like the next day that I was supposed to go in and record. Well, I hadn't written it yet, the whole arrangement. So I canceled my day. I wrote the whole bit in 8 hours. And there were several different versions. I was trying to make it dynamic where I have the recognizable bit, that everybody knows, but also kind of making my own, but not so much that you strip away what makes the original so special. That's the thing about doing a cover is, sure, I mean, I think it's definitely put your own spin on it, but don't take it so far away that you don't even know what it is. So that was a thing that I really wanted to make sure I paid tribute to the original that everybody loves. And so I wrote it, and then the next day I went in and we did it in a handful of takes, and we picked the best one. And I just didn't overthink it. I just played and did the first couple, and I was like, God, I think I can get that a little bit better. And did a couple more, and I was like, all right, I think we'll leave it right there. It's stripped down for a reason, where it's just, we could have gone in. I have a little rock and roll in me. We could have gone in and done like a whole full band thing, but I don't know. I think there's something special about having it stripped down with just like one guitar solo. That's it.
Yeah, there's such an elegance to the video of where you're at in the church, and it's just being you sitting there. It's just magic. So I think with that, I would love for you to introduce your Christmas video.
Awesome. Here's Carol of the Strings. Hope y'all like it.
Honey, the snow outside is softly falling. The kids are all tucked in and fast asleep. We got a cozy den with a big old fireplace burning. Don't you think it's time we think about you and me? As long as there's a holiday called Christmas, as long as there's a snowflake left to fall, there ain't nobody gonna keep true love from calling us Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Honey, do you remember our first Christmas? Standing by that poor old Christmas tree. And all we ever needed was each other. That's the way, honey, it's always gonna be. As long as there's a holiday called Christmas, as long as there's a snowflake left to fall, there ain't nobody gonna keep true love from calling us Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
As long as there's a holiday called Christmas,
Yeah, as long as there's a snowflake left to fall,
there ain't
nobody gonna keep true love from calling us Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus. No, they won't.
That's right.
Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Welcome back to Country Nights. We are here with another incredible guest. I feel like this Christmas episode is just packed with powerhouses. I would welcome Maddye Trew to the show. Hello.
Hi.
So, you have a pretty amazing Christmas song coming out. Tell me a little bit about the development of it and about filming it. Give me all the details.
Yeah. So we did a version of Coco Taylor's Merry Merry Christmas, and we rented out a studio here in Nashville, and I had some really cool players come in, and we did a Christmas video. And this year we decided to release the audio, which is exciting, and so it's coming back around. It was really fun. The band was awesome. Some of them are on the road with Chris Cagle right now, and then others are friends. And it was a really good day. It was a long day, and then the guys had fun with it. And Ford Thurston, who's on guitar, he decided to wear his sunglasses to make it a vibe. I brought in some Christmas decorations that my grandmother had to put around it, and we had lights and because it's a blues song and we have sax player, we're trying to really do it up. And so I had a gold dress, and there was this one instrumental breakdown that they had, and I was telling my friends, I was like, I didn't faze me what I was looking like on camera in this long little breakdown they had, because it was maybe 12 bars, 18 bars, whatever. And so I was just standing there in the middle of just them crushing it, and it was so much fun, and it looked good, because I was curious how it looked afterwards, but I wasn't really paying attention because the guys were just so good.
That's incredible. I love it. I can't even imagine just being on set. I am not musically inclined in any way, shape, or form. So I live through all of you guys, these stories. I just think it's incredible.
Yeah.
And this is hot on the heels of the Long Gone John, which I wish we
Yes.
had time to talk about it, but I'm praying that you will say that you will come back and we can
Yes,
talk
absolutely.
all about all the incredible things that you've done, because you are climbing the charts. What an
you.
incredible artist you are.
Thank
So
you.
where can we find you if they want to know when shows are coming up? Just check all of your songs out.
Yeah, okay, so you can find me at maddytrew.com, and my mom got creative, so you spell it Maddye, and then Trew is Trew. I'm on all social media. I love Instagram. You can find me on YouTube and all the things. I'd love to be your friend.
I just love this. You will have a friend request coming from me.
Thank you.
You're sucked in now.
I love it. I'll take it.
Thank you so much, Maddye, for coming on the show. And I'm really hoping that you will do the honors for us and introduce your latest song.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. Hi, guys. My name is Maddye Trew, and you are listening to my version of Coco Taylor's Merry Merry Christmas. Merry, Merry Christmas. Christmas everywhere. Merry, Merry Christmas. Christmas in the air. Christmas in Chicago, New York too. Way down into New Orleans, and right here with you. Merry, Merry Christmas. Santa Claus coming to town. Jingle bells are ringing. Mistletoe's all around. 25th of December, as happy as I can be. Santa Claus brought me a present for the whole world to see. Yeah, Merry, Merry Christmas. Lift up your voice and sing. Merry, Merry Christmas. Let every joy bell ring. Snowman on the rooftop, reindeers too, crying out Merry Christmas and Happy New Year too. Come on, boys. Hey, Mr. Rudolph, bring Santa home to me. We're gonna have Christmas all right. Light up that Christmas tree. Have all the trimming and all the goodies too. Turkey on the table, waiting just for you. Yeah, Merry, Merry Christmas. Let every joy bell ring. Oh yeah, Merry, Merry Christmas. Lift up your voice and sing.
Merry Christmas, y'all.